Hello everyone, good morning. We have had drip marketing drop from Hoyoverse. As you can see, the beautiful red eyes, blonde hair, very Gilgamesh-esque, very Moriarty-esque, very House Moving Castle-esque. Kaveh has dropped and the voice actor has been announced, which is Uchida Yuma, which many of you guys will know as Ash Lynx from Banana Fish or Megumi from Jujutsu Kaisen. There's Kyo from Fruits Basket, Uenoyama from Given as well. Many very popular voice acting roles have been done, and this person, Kaveh, is going to have the exact same heartthrob voice in the Japanese version. Moving on. As you guys may have already seen, because I am late, I have just come out of the shower, we have got ourselves Scaramouche, aka the Wanderer, as an animo. I believe this might be a Catalyst user. I don't 100% know. Maybe I had a dream or so several months ago which said he would be an Animo Catalyst. I'm not 100% sure. But we have the Wanderer as opposed to the Traveler. And of course, it's going to be an Animo character. And as you can see, the color scheme for Scaramouche has indeed changed away from the Raiden's purple and red lightning and anger colors to the colors of freedom, which are the turquoisey, blue, and greens as well that you will see here. And a little bit of purple here and there as well. Now, I don't know why Scaramouche or the Wanderer is now Animo. There are many theories going around because Animo is an emo. Therefore, Scaramouche is an emo. You know, his friend died and all of that stuff. Some other people are talking about Raiden and Fujin, which is Japanese folklore for the thunder god, and the wind god, or the animo, well, not animo, animo's and everything, a wind god. But I think the most entertaining conclusion is for you Queen fans out there, the band Queen, who know the song Bohemian Rhapsody, which starts off with "Anyway the Wind Blows," and then it starts going to other lyrics about Scaramouche, you know, can he do the fandango, thunderbolts and lightning, very frightening me, Galileo, you know that stuff, Mamma Mia and all of that stuff, and then it ends off with "Anyway the Wind Blows" again. So I think Bohemian Rhapsody is the real reason. Okay, it's not really the real reason, but I think it would be funny if that was the real reason. A lot of people theorize that he wouldn't be playable, but I'm very happy. Let me tell you, I'm very happy that he's going to be playable. And my wallet is not happy because I'm probably going to C6 Scaramouche. I've been waiting for Scaramouche for a very long time. And Nahida, having gotten to try her out on the media server, and I think people already understood that Nahida was going to be the very good Dendro character that helps you apply Dendro, I'm going to be spending on Nahida as well, so my wallet is not looking very happy. This is the banner, as you can see here. We have got Noel, young Razore, and young Benete. Not particularly a spectacular banner there. Bennett is always very nice, but at this point, I would say most of you guys watching already have a Bennett, and most people don't even want to go to C6 for Bennett, so that one is interesting. We also have Faruzan, which is the clone of Hatsune Miku. If you don't know, is one of the very first virtual idols. Probably one of the big inspirations for VTubing in the first place from Japanese culture, and Hatsune Miku, aka Faruzan, is also an anime character. Whether they're 4-star or 5-star, I have absolutely no idea. Some of you guys who have probably looked at leaks or participated in leaks probably know, but I have decided, because I want to stay excited when all of this stuff drops, to try and not to look at leaks as hard as it is, because every time I open YouTube, there's a freaking video of leaks saying, oh, look at this and look at that, and it's not like I can avoid that, so that's a little bit annoying, but otherwise, I have no idea what this character does. And then, to top it off, guys, we have got Genius Invocation TCG trading card game coming in version 3.3, and they emphasize here, guys, Genius Invocation TCG will be a light-hearted casual gameplay mode that has PvE at its core. All cards can be obtained in-game with no reward system tied to PvP. So what this is saying, or what Hoyoverse is saying here, is to all of you crybabies out there who are anxious over PvP or who don't know how to meta or don't know how to creatively or effectively make these strategies to help you be the best, don't worry, because you're not going to be punished by some Giga Chad who does all the number crunching and is an absolute sweaty sweat lord that will destroy you in the PvP system. Don't worry about that, because all the rewards are going to be casual and light-hearted, and it's going to be achieved through PvE. So you're going to be able to take on a bot, and only if you're truly terrible at the game to the point where you can't even be charred in the story mode boss fight, which is where you're going to struggle, you don't have to worry. Therefore, 99.9% of the player base probably don't have to worry about obtaining any of these cards. If you didn't know, there was recently controversy between the casual side and the hardcore side of the Genshin Impact community, because they don't realize both sides can actually coexist, surprisingly enough. But guess what? Both hardcore players and softcore casual players can exist at the same time. But as you can see, they've worded this very carefully to try and make sure people don't get into, you know, a little bit of a panic or a meltdown, because that's typically what happens when anything remotely difficult comes out in Genshin Impact. We have some very cool card designs here. I am personally very much looking forward to Diluc, the Magu, Kenki, Ninkwan, Ayaka, Singtron, Kaleo. Okay, I mean, their artworks are actually very nice in here, but as you guys know, I'm not the biggest fans of them. And then we have some very nice name card characters here, or name card cards here, like Ganyu's name card. I believe this is La Senora, Crimson Witch of Flames. We've got Yaemiko here. We've basically got a lot of interesting stuff. Even artifact sets here, Catherine here as well. We've got Klee, Mona, and I believe this is the Archipelago Adventure team. So yes, there's a lot of very interesting stuff going on here, and it's still under development and apparently not indicative of the final product, although I think this is pretty much finalized. And so travelers can not only invite different characters and NPCs to challenge them to a duel, but can also play against their friends for fun, which is going to be very interesting, and hopefully I get to take on some other content creators as well and see how I do there. But the drip marketing has come through from Genshin Impact, and I'm very excited to play with Scaramouche. Faruzan is alright as well. As you guys know, I'm not really the biggest fan of like idols or designs like this, you know, like Barbara and whatnot, but she looks cool. She looks cool. And if she's really strong in the game, well, you guys know I'm gonna be probably wailing for them. On the other hand, when it comes to the papi chulos, when it comes to the husbandos, Kaveh, oh, chef's kisses. I know a lot of people probably think he looks really basic, because he does look like a lot of basic blonde anime characters, and particularly blonde with red eyes, you know, the Gilgamesh look. Doesn't look like Gilgamesh, but very much looks like Moriarty from the anime Moriarty. The Moriarty version of the anime. You know, Moriarty was an enemy of Sherlock Holmes, for those of you who like British culture and that kind of stuff. But anyway, here we are. Kaveh, or Kaveh. Kaveh. I mean, Japanese it says Kaveh, so I'm gonna go with Kaveh for now. And apparently he is the roommate of Al-Haytham, who is nowhere to be seen yet as a playable character, which is interesting. So who knows, maybe we're gonna get him playable before Al-Haytham. This is not a 3.3 announcement, by the way. This is just a voice actor announcement. And I'm very much looking forward to meeting him in game as well, because I have still not done the Archon quest, guys. The Scaramouche weekly boss requires you to have all of the Sumeru Archon quests done. I think you need to start Nilu's quest, Senno's quest, maybe I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure you have to do some of the story quests in Sumeru as well. And I've not done any of them yet. So I'm going to be catching up to the best of my abilities. I have heard there's a cheeky strategy where I can just go to someone else's world and do the Scaramouche boss fight there. So maybe that will give me a little bit of extra time. But I really do actually want to binge and catch up to the Archon quests. The Archon quests are pretty much the only quests I really enjoy in Genshin Impact. For me, story quests, especially side quests, I'm not a big fan. I'm questophobic when it comes to those things, but the Archon quest is always chef's kisses, and I'm very much looking forward to meeting Al-Haytham. So by the time you see this video, I might be streaming. I might be streaming on YouTube, I might be streaming on Twitch, I might not be streaming at all, because I have no consistency and no schedule. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Many more videos coming this week, of course, as Nahida drops. She is a fantastic character. That's all I can really say. She's just very, very good. So I will be spending on her, and I guess we can talk very briefly about her banners, which are incoming. If we take a quick look here, I knew I forgot to say something, and this is going to be her weapons banner. So you've got her Catalyst, which is a very good weapon. You got the Thundering Pulse, which is a very good weapon. Then you got the Rust, the Flute, which are okay. Widsith is fantastic. Favonius Dance is fantastic. Sacrificial Greatsword at the moment doesn't really have any claimers to its fame. It's not anything particularly special, but maybe we'll have some Claymore characters that want to use their elemental skill twice in the future as well. Rust is not bad as well if you're going for Yoimiya. And yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. I'm very much looking forward to this boss fight. I'm very much looking forward to everything that I still don't know. And thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and bye-bye.